What Pramudia wrote was not really critical to the regime. So why was he sent to a prison camp? Perhaps the reason is that when someone writes profoundly and beautifully about the human experience, it will give oppressed people the hope and strength they need to struggle for their freedom. Together with 12,000 other political prisoners, Pramudia was sent to a prison camp on the remote island of Buru. The conditions there were unbearable, especially for a writer. Prisoners who were caught with pen and paper risked a death sentence. Oi Hai Jun is one of Pramudia's close friends who also survived the years on Buru.
After we arrived there, those soldiers guarding the camps, they began writing on the boards, on the barracks planks, time to kill. We started to the paddy fields at 6 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And all during this time, they were guarding us armed. Life there was very hard indeed, because we were forced to work to get our own food. Yeah? All what we produced there was taken away. A great part of it was taken away by the militaries. At the same time, we were almost starving. We even were forced to steal our own products. And when captured, you know what will happen, eh? Even to killing our people. Eh?
Waktu itu kan anak-anak masih kecil, ya mereka sekolah. Penghidupan saya dari jual es dan kue-kue. Anak-anak saya suruh iketin es mambu kalau sore.
Our spirits were very low, very out-spirited. Yeah? So people were like people who are mourning.
Yes.
Yeah? It's as if they were losing hope, any hope at all.
Salah satu usaha saya adalah bercerita lisan pada mereka untuk membangkitkan kembali semangat. Saya ceritakan malam hari, yang mendengarkan meneruskan waktu kerja di hutan, di sawah.
In front of us stood a girl, white-skinned, refined, European face, hair and eyes of a native. And those eyes, those shining eyes, not only could she rival the Queen, she triumphed over her. And she was alive, flesh and blood, not just a picture. I hardly dared look into her eyes. Surely she would be repulsed by me. I had no family name, and I was a native too.
Ini adalah usaha untuk membangkitkan kembali semangat mereka yang sudah rendah. Nampaknya ada hasilnya. Buktinya itu suatu kali ada tapol yang hilang. Dicari-cari kemana-mana, 3 hari kemudian baru ketemu di hutan. Jadi kenapa lari? Ya jawabannya aneh sekali. Saya mau jadi mengke.
Dan justru pengalaman hidup sebagai orang Jawa, berilmu pengetahuan Eropa.
What I was feeling then, such very depressed feelings, my ancestors called Nelangsa. Feeling completely alone. Still living among one's fellows, but no longer the same. The only way to obtain relief was communion with the hearts of those of a similar fate, similar values, similar ties, with the same burdens.
Kalau saya ke Romo, ke Harmoni di situ saya dengar berita-berita dari buruh, ya berita Pram, teman-teman saya tanya gitu. Kalau saya mau kirim surat saya titipkan Romo. Jadi juga kalau ada berita dari buruh selalu bilang sama kita.
Oppressors have always tried to undermine their opponents' humanity through unimaginable physical and psychological distress. The interesting thing is that very often, the more intense the pressure is, the more human dignity and solidarity grows.
For those years when you were in prison in Java, then the stories had to be kept here.
Yes.
Jadi beban itu.
And it became a burden.
Tahun 73, Jenderal Mitro datang ke Buru dan memberikan saya izin menulis atas perintah
In
Presiden
73,
Harto.
the General Sumitro, he was then commander of this security.
Well-known writers from around the world, with Günter Grass as the lead figure, started a campaign to help Pramudia. After 8 years of imprisonment, he was finally allowed to write again. He received a typewriter from Jean-Paul Sartre. His fellow inmates built a separate room for him where he could work on the story about Minka. They also took over his share of forced labor in the camp.
So then the burden was...
Channeled out.
Yes.
Yes.
Great artists become great because their life has been crammed with and based upon profound, intense experiences, emotional, spiritual, or physical. Without such profound experiences, greatness is purely imaginary. Their greatness is whistled up by the money-minded people of the world. Resilience and strength in a person's ability and one's value is tied directly together with the number of challenges that person has met.
Walaupun boleh nulis, tapi harus diserahkan pada mereka.
So he was permitted to write down this story, but it must be delivered for control to the military apa itu, pejabat pembesar, officers there.